Hi everyone, this is me again, Teacher Noy. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Before I'm going to dig into our topic for today, I would like to congratulate first, just a little commercial. I would like to congratulate first some of my newfound friends here in this YouTube channel who were able to get their US visa this week. Congratulations, Judith. Congratulations at Pong. And of course, congratulations, Beverly. I will be sharing to you Beverly's experience because she had a very interesting experience, and I am going to share with you how she was able to answer all of the answers of the US consul. So watch out for that video. But for now, let's talk about first an important matter that I learned today. Again, if you are new in this channel, do not forget to hit the subscribe button and tap the notification bell so that you will always be updated with all of the US visa ganaps, okay? So that you will always be updated with all of the updates regarding US travel, news and new policies, and of course, tips that will help you to get your US visa. Diba? Sounds like a plan. Okay, so please continue supporting Teacher Noy, and I will be doing my best in sharing all of the information that you need so that you will be able to get what you want. Now, let's jump now to the topic that we are going to discuss today. Earlier today, I was able to receive a message from another friend. Ang dami-dami ko na pong kaibigan. And this is something that I am really happy and excited about this channel because I was able to meet a lot of people, and these people are very helpful when it comes to giving me what I should be sharing to all of you. Diba? Kung dati, I am still thinking of what are the things that I'm going to share. Ngayon, there are so many people who would want to share their experience and of course, all of the things that they have learned when it comes to their preparation and the updates in US visa. Kaya maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat na patuloy na nandyan at nandito na sa buhay ko para tulungan po ako in sharing all of the things about US visa. What if I'm going to make a community, diba, on a social media platform wherein we can all interact with each other and talk about our experience, and not only talk about our experience but also help other people in their pursuit of getting their US visa. Kaya let's watch out for that, and we are going to do that real soon. But to go back to this very sad topic, I'm sure that if you have seen the thumbnail of this video, you will be interested of what we are going to talk about because it's really not a good news. It's a bad news. And I don't want to be the one bearing or sharing the bad news to you. Pero, I really need to share this to you so that you will be able to make necessary changes or adjustments if it happened that these things which will really affect us will definitely be the reason why we have to do those changes. Now again, a newfound friend of mine on another social media platform where I was able to receive this news. If you're going to look at this one, this is a headline coming from a online website or a headline coming from an online news provider here in the Philippines, wherein it says that the US will require the tourist for up to 860,000 pesos bond. Imagine that. 860,000 pesos. Okay? And that is what we call a bond. So what is that bond? That is something that we are going to talk about because I'm sure that upon looking at this information that I'm sharing to you right now, which is an article from preview.ph, and most of the information that Miss Katrina Cabral, the writer of preview.ph, na ginamit niya dito, this information came from a reputable source of news from the US, the Reuters. So, ano ba itong bond na ito, and why do we have to pay or give or show, what do we call this one? Do we have to pay 860,000 or should it be higher or lower? For what? 'Di ba? Para kanino to? Sino ba ang dapat na magbabayad? At bakit ba kailangang magbayad? 'Di ba? I'm sure that you are asking these questions. Ito yung mga tanong na paikot-ikot, lalo na if you have your plans already of going to the United States. As a matter of fact, I have already my plan with my mother going to the United States this year. Sa totoo lang, meron na rin kaming ticket. Kaya ang problema, if this bond will take effect soon, parang paano matutuloy ang ating plano if we really need to have 860,000 pesos for our US bond? So what is this bond? So the United States of America decided to create this bond. It will serve as a security deposit. If you are familiar with security deposit, para po itong ibinibigay po natin just to prove that we're not going to do anything wrong. In the case of a US travel or a US trip, it means that we are going to pay this so that there is assurance that you are not going to do anything against or illegal when it comes to all the policies that we are talking about kung kayo po ay magta-travel to the United States. Okay naman, di ba? At least this kind of new policy will be able to stop yung mga taong may mga masasamang balak when it comes to going to the United States. That's the reason why this bond is for those people who will be getting their US visa under the B or business, B1 business, or B2 tourist category. So, yun po ay katulad po nating mga tourist visa holder. Kung kayo po ay B1, B2, or B1, B2, you will be showing or paying this 860,000 bond to the United States. Now, this bond, like 860,000 that you're going to show and give to the United States, this will be given to them. But when you go home without doing anything wrong, malinis ang record nyo, this will be given back to you. That's the reason why I told you that this one is a security deposit. So that they have an assurance that you are going to follow all of the rules and not going to overstay when you go to the United States, because there is a very big amount of money at stake. Now, you will be asking the question, when are they going to start doing this? Are all countries who are planning to go to the United States, are all of them, is this a mandatory? Should they follow this kind of new policy? The truth is, according to the article that I have read, they will just be starting a pilot program. It's a one-year pilot program in which they are going to do this. And in the future, they will be showing the list of countries who should follow this bond. It means that hindi naman po lahat ng bansa who are going to the United States who will be included in this kind of bond. Okay? Ingang malalim tayo. So baka, di ba, we have a very, very small chance of not to be included. Napakaliit na chance, di ba? However, okay, paano po ba masasabi na ang bansang pinanggalingan mo or the country that you are, the country na pinanggalingan mo ay hindi makakasali sa mahiwagang listahang ito? Diba, napaka-interesting. This is something that we are interested about because we should know whether are we part of that list or hindi ba tayo parte ng list na ito. There are so many reasons for a country not to be part of this. At ang una na doon ay kung ang country mo ay isa sa mga bansang ang country mo ay isa sa mga bansang hindi o mababa ang kanilang rate when it comes to overstaying. It means hindi po nagpapaiwan sa United States para magtrabaho. Kumbaga, they are going there because they want just to tour and they are not overstaying. Now, the question here is, ang Pilipinas ba katulad noon? Ganoon? Well, I do not know what we should be expecting from this because they will be the one to show the list in the future. Why am I sharing this to you? Para kabahan kayo at hindi na kayo kumuha ng inyong US visa, di ba? I am not sharing this to you so that you will be discouraged or disheartened by this news. I am sharing this to you so that you will not be surprised in the future, because I'm sure that this is something that you will be surprised if they're already asking you money. Now, it's not only $15,000. As a matter of fact, there are choices of amount that a person from a particular country should show or pay Hindi ko kasi maintindihan if you're showing it. Ano ba ang right term for that? Do you have to pay them? Because kasi ibabalik lang naman ito sa inyo eh. So if there a proper term for that? But it seems like you're going to show the money, but if you have done something wrong, if you have committed something against their policies and rules, they are going to take the money and you will be sent back to your country. So parang nagbayad ka ng magkano? 860,000 because you overstayed. It's like a penalty, di ba? So, ang maganda naman nito, you are really going to stick into your travel details. Yung details ng travel mo, talagang mag-i-stick ka doon. If you're going to go ng ganitong date, you will be going back on the date specified sa dineclare mo. So, hindi ka nagagawa ng mali. You're not going to do anything wrong. Diba? Yun lang naman ang gusto nilang gawin. Now, the problem here is, that's why I'm sharing this to you. What if the Philippines is included in the list of those countries who will be paying that kind of amount of money? That's a very big money. And this made me feel like if this is something that the Philippines will be facing in the future, going to the United States is no longer for middle-class earner Filipino. It's for the rich. Kasi, to tell you honestly, magprangkahan na lang tayo. Pag middle class earner ka, I am not sure, kasi I'm not sure nga if I'm a middle class earner, pero if you are going to look at my financial capacity, my financial standing as of the moment, I won't be able to show you that amount of money. However, there are different figures which will be given, depende po ito sa bansa na pinanggalingan mo. It could be higher or lower. Sabi nga doon sa article, it could be 5,000, 10,000, or 15,000 dollars, di ba? Pero the reality that we are about to face in the future will really hit us so hard. Because kung ako nalulungkot ako ngayon because I have my plan of going to the United States. Pero what if kung kasali ang Pilipinas, then there is a reason for me to not go or postpone my trip because I won't be able to show that kind of amount of money. I'm not sure with my parents if they can be able. But kung ako personally, I don't have that kind of money to show. Even kung ipapakita ko lang doon. Mangungutang ba ako? Para meron ako ng pera sa bangko ko that I'm going to give there as a deposit so that I can secure my trip going to the United States, diba? It's an additional burden. And I feel like when we are applying before with the US visa fee that we are paying, palang mabigat na for a middle class earner, then you're going to add the 250 sa October 1st onwards to those who will pass and they will be paying the US visa integrity fee. Then comes now an additional 5,000, 10,000, $15,000, which will be really, really hard, di ba? Kaya nga sabi doon sa article na nabasa ko, they are making it really hard for people to get inside the United States right now. And sabi ko nga at the end of the day, kahit masakit man sa puso ko, it is something that we cannot just control. It is something that we cannot mandate them. Kung dito nga sa Pilipinas, even if there are so many people who are disagreeing and putting all of their protests outside and still nothing is happening, how much more in a country that we don't have the power to persuade or even ask for leniency? Diba? Pero yun talaga eh, we really have to accept it. So if in case that the Philippines is included in the list, might as well, if you don't have that much of money at meron pa rin naman ng time, then just postpone your trip. Let's just pray sana that we are not included in this bond, so that there will still be a chance for us to go to the United States. However, di ba, kung ito man po ay mangyari, I hope that we are not going to lose that dream of ours to go to the United States. Because I'm sure that this will not be temporary. Time will come that they will be able to realize that not all people are the same, and there are people also who wants to go to the United States just to tour and enjoy the place and not to seek for a greener pasture at magtrabaho doon at kung ano-ano pa ang kanilang gawin na illegal. Kasi naniniwala pa naman ako na mas marami pa rin ang mabubuting tao na malinis ang hangarin why they want to go to the United States. So I hope that I was able to share to you something that you may be able to use, lalong-lalo na if you are planning or deciding into getting your US visa. But again, don't lose hope. Let's pray that there will be still light at the end of this tunnel. Okay? Thank you for watching this video. I hope that I was able to explain it to you clearly. And if you weren't able to understand it, you may still send me a message or write down in the comment section so that I may be able to explain to you. Just a little clarification. This $15,000 or it may be $10,000 or $5,000 that they call as bond, this is different from the US visa integrity fee, which is the additional $250 if you will be able to pass your US visa. And it's also different from the US visa application fee that is worth $180 or more dollars. I think it's like 11,100 here in the Philippines. And it is different also. In the future that all of this are all being implemented, these are the money, expenses that you have to pay for you to go to the United States. Okay? So, I do not know if I'm giving you hope or I just made you feel disheartened because of this. But I really need to share this to you so that you will be ready. We will all be ready with all of these expenses that we will be facing in the future. Anyway, let's pray harder that the Philippines will not be included so that in this year or next year still, we can enjoy going to the United States. Thank you very much for watching this video. Thank you very much for supporting Teacher Noy. Thank you for your appreciation. Next time, I will be sharing to you good news. I told you a while ago that I will be posting another experience of my newfound friend here in this channel. And I'm sure that you will be able to learn a lot from that. Then, sana naman next time, puro good news na ang sasabihin ko sa inyo. But anyway, thank you again. I will be forever and eternally grateful for all of the supports, for all of the support that you are giving this channel. Goodbye, everyone. Babu. Hi everyone, this is me again, Teacher Noy, and thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you enjoyed this video and this is your first time watching Teacher Noy, please do not forget to click my image below and subscribe in this channel. And if you're still interested in watching for more videos, there are so many choices here in this side. Please do not forget to support Teacher Noy. Like, subscribe, watch, and comment. And if possible, share it to your friends. Thank you for watching. Bye everyone.